It's day 8 now, and we're going to keep going down this whole trend that we have kind of gone into. Not one of piracy or fashion or anything like that, but one of robots. Because now we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series KSI Widow. This is a design that came out of the concept art for Transformers Age of Extinction. It was not actually in the film. We've just seen concept art for it, and they decided to make a toy based on this design. It was meant to be one of the drones that would have been controlled by Galvatron in the third act of the film. So let's get her out and let's take a look at this figure. Because, yeah, I am curious to see how it is. So, she's in this nice orange. I mean, it's a very car-ish orange, I suppose. A lot of times you hear about how, like, they don't like shooting on film pure red cars. And this feels like a design that was meant to circumvent that concern by her being orange. And yeah, we got a couple of accessories in the little baggie. Specifically, we got some guns. So yeah, picking her up here. Let's see, legs are a little loosey-goosey, I guess. But I think once I peg these back together, yeah, that'll be better. All right, so let's see. I'm just looking. So we got these little guns over here. I'm guessing that these are going to just plug in somewhere over here on the hand. I don't know how these guns are meant to actually be deployed. Oh, I see, because it's just on the box image here. Yeah, it looks like it's just a case of these are just going to fit over top of the forearms here. Yeah, okay, so these are just gonna... I see, yeah, there's some little grooves over here on the forearms. And we are just going to wrap these in like so. And they're just going to snap down and they're going to fill in the little grooves there. Yeah, and that is how the weapon stores. So yeah, so she has twin blasters there on her forearms, which look pretty good, really. Anyway, taking a look at the figure itself, yeah, we can see here it is a very nice head sculpt. I really like the head sculpt here. Like, it very much has a little bit of a Beast Machine's Black Arachnia vibes, honestly, in terms of the actual face. I mean, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I really like the overall aesthetic of this whole design. Just the way that the front of the car is up here, like, sloped on the shoulders. We got a little bit of a cape on the back there, formed by the doors on the car. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, too, these were all Age of Extinction Decepticon designs, which means that these were, like, the cheatiest as hell designs. You know, because, like, their transformation was we turn into cubes and then we transform from one form to the another. But, I mean, she looks really good here. Like, I really like just the clear use of all the car kibble and stuff. So, articulation. Let's look at that. We've got a head here. Head is on a ball joint. It's got about this much range to it. What else? Shoulders. Shoulders are also ball jointed. We got a swivel here. Swivel there. 90 degrees here. No wrists. That doesn't seem to be nearly as common these days, wrists. We got ball jointed legs. We've got a thigh swivel. We got about 90 degrees articulation here in the leg. This kibble here can move around a little bit too. Ankles. Do we have ankle tilts? This goes up and down there, but yeah, I'm just trying to spot if there is an actual ankle tilt in here. And, yeah, no, it doesn't look like... This is a rare figure these days because it doesn't look like it actually has ankle tilts in it. It looks like that those were probably sacrificed for the sake of the transformation. So, yeah, that is the extent of her articulation. It's not a crazy amount, but, I mean, she looks pretty good here. She looks pretty good all around. Again, like, I really like the look here. Like even from the back is, like, really clean. You can still kind of get a feel for how she's going to transform, but, yeah. So with that said, let's transform this concept series figure, shall we? Let's start by popping the guns back off. Then we are going to, let's see, those doors are going to come up over here. And let's see, bring the arms down. What else? Legs are going to open up. We can see there's a whole ton of, we got the whole roof of the car and the windshields in here. Very reminiscent of the Viacons from Transformers Prime, which I like, because, yeah, that Prime Robots in Disguise Viacon design was always a good one. Feet just fold up like that there. What else? Quoi d'autre? Let's see. These guys are going to come back over here. You can see that this groove is just going to all line up over there. So that's just going to clip in like that. This guy over here is going to come around and clip in as well. All right. And what else? Yeah, we got some giant halves here that are going to just snap together. You can see that this windshield is also going to peg together here. Let's see, we got the whole back of the car there. Windshield. Yeah, even the hood is on there. It's very, very reminiscent of that Viacon. And all right, let's see. Looks like this whole head is going to detach, I think, or at least this spine bit is. Yeah, because these are okay. Yeah, this whole bit is going to come up. We're going to put those down there. We're going to bring these back down. This whole guy here is going to come up, so we need to make sure that the arms are nice and inside. As this guy comes over here like this. Let's see. Arms. Let's see, these should just fit underneath like that. This whole head is going to just come up over here in the middle. And I don't think we need to bend this around. I think it's going to be fine if we just sit it there. And then, then we just bring this whole back of the car down. Wrap this around the kibble over here. Let's see. Yeah, wrap this in. Yeah. Wrap this whole back of the car in back over here like that. And then we are going to just finish clipping everything together. All in all, this is a pretty solid transformation, I gotta say. It's, again, very reminiscent of the Transformers Prime Viacons. Specifically like the figure that came out in the Robots in Disguise subline, not the first edition one. And that was a really good toy, that Viacon toy. But yeah, we just need to get all this together. This side is not quite covered. There we go. Yeah, you gotta get everything to fit through just right. Bring everything down, clip it all together. We got this bit here that comes down there. And here we have him. As soon as I just clip these last bits in. And here we have Widowmaker in her alternate mode. I mean, she looks pretty good here. It's a nice orange car. We got some good black highlights. I really like that we have like the silver here in the wheels. Underside is pretty clean as well. Just looking at it, I mean, looks pretty clean for a Transformer on the underside. Weapon storage in this mode. I don't know if there actually is any weapon storage or not. There's probably something. Let me just take a quick glance. And yes, there is in fact weapon storage in this mode, but you actually have to do it during the transformation, which you don't get that often these days, unfortunately. But yeah, that means that we need to go and partially untransform this in order to get the weapons in. So get this out here, and there is in fact supposed to be storage on the inside of these. Yes, I see. Yes, you can see right here we have a couple of slots right over there. Those are meant to go on these tabs over here. So these are just going to tab in right over there, like so. Or rather, they're supposed to. Yeah, goes in very securely once you actually line the tab up properly. Very securely, and then and then we just close everything back up again. Just stretch and squash and squeeze everything in. Then we just bring these back down, and there we have an entirely self-contained Widowmaker. The fact that she actually does have the weapon storage bumps her up a few notches in my books too, because we don't get that nearly as often these days. But yeah, it's a very clean vehicle. Very clean vehicle here. She looks really good in this mode. And really, I suppose, well, that is Widowmaker there, isn't it? Yeah. Overall, if I do have a criticism on Widowmaker as a toy, it's that she is a little bit too tight to fit together in her in her alternate mode. But you know what? She is a really nice looking toy. Aesthetically, she looks terrific. And I really, really like just the overall look and the transformation. And she has weapons that store. So yeah, honestly, a fairly decent generic concept series toy. Hasbro kind of knocked it on the park on this one on as the deluxe. And with that said, that is day 8, done and dusted.